Hey y'all. Give me 1 second. Pretty much locked and loaded. Just need to grab the charger. Alright, so today is the 1010 portal. Welcome to it. Turn that down a little bit. So, it's funny, right? Because I wasn't really, I was aware of it, but it wasn't a focus. To be quite honest, I've been much more in a prayerful energy because of what's been going on weather-wise in the lower part of my country, and just trying to keep people in prayer and thoughts and helping them through a crisis energetically, if you will. The 1010 portal, 10's are about closure. It's finality. And so it's not the moment for new beginnings, if you will. It's the moment of appreciation and recognition for those. Oh, actually, I'm going to grab that. Hold on. There we go. I wanted to grab this card in particular. The reason I say no new beginnings at this particular moment is because here, the new beginnings card is upside down. And I decided to let it remain that way. I will read these, but in a moment. It says, you will start a new job and life, clean sweep, over. Hit the reset button, but not at this moment. Great shift. A lot of us are experiencing the great shift. When I think about closure, right? Closure comes in many forms. I'll get to that. Hold on. Just make sure we still connected. Okay. And so the feeling of disconnect, it's not what you think it is. So 1122 is the angel number that came out. Great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Right. And so the fruition of the things that you've already put out, if those haven't come in yet, then not necessarily the time for something new. Hold the vision, hold the thought. I feel like a lot of folks must feel disconnected because cuffing season is here, but it's single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. But I feel like most of you, myself included, are single. And as much as intellectually you might think you're ready, there's a part of you, and it's coming from a higher source, that's saying not the right moment. The Divine Feminine card came out in the inverse. So it's the frequency is about abundance and manifestation, right? So there is something that you've been manifesting, something that you expressed already to the universe. You can't shift gears yet because they're working on that, okay? Some of you must, I feel like all of us, right? Divine collective energy. Be satisfied with friendship at the moment. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Time of year where you start bringing plants in. Anyway, be grateful for that. Ponder the relationships that you currently have before opening doors to others. It's so funny how that came out of nowhere. I feel like relationships of the romantic variety at this present moment could be a distraction, just like that little nip was. I feel like some folks really need to release themselves from the past. You can't change it. Learn. I asked for the medicine for this current energy. Rodelio and Shashandra. Wisdom and grace. What are the reasons for these connections that you've already experienced? Have you learned? Have you forgiven? Have you forgiven yourselves? There's a momentary pause that must happen. This is not the new moment to pursue a new course. I'm looking at all this energy of jobs and occupation. I don't feel like this is the right moment. There is a shift coming. There will be something that will be handed up to someone on a silver platter when the moment is right. I'm getting the energy that some things are just beyond our control at the moment. Whatever solitary energy you might be feeling, it is a gift. Loneliness is not a loneness or loneliness. That energy of finality and closure is also something I feel like we're picking up on. This energy is for the collective consciousness. So there could be people pondering the past, what they expected to happen versus what actually happened, the regret for not seeing um, the path available to them at the time as a blessing. I don't know. There's a masculine energy who I get a regret for not exploring a path, for not putting in the energy and effort. The relationship for a person of your caliber required too much work and effort at the time for them. That's it's coming through very strongly. I have to tell you. All right, but in the energy of the numbers, right, of the day. So 1010, right? It says it's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action, right? You've had ideas, right? But you haven't done anything with them. So, how can you move on to the next endeavor when the divine has already been freely giving you um, all sorts of ways to get yourself out of the positions that you're in, right? You will soon come in contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So for those who feel that very disconnected energy, that discontentment is for a purpose. 1122 is a double master number. 11 is the first master healer level. And then 22 is a master doer. So take that combination of healing and doing, right? But it's internal. The way New Beginning is upside down, it's like someone's in their shadow. Some folks, you might even have become overly reliant on the spiritual realm. You must balance those two things, practicality and your spirituality. And so no matter what is going on in your periphery, so to speak, it's fine. They're giving you an opportunity to use all of those talents, collect them, if you will, and make something of it. I feel like most of the spiritual teams, for those who feel that way, they're kind of sitting in the baseball bullpen. Whenever they get the call, right, mature man to despair, they're both fives in essence. But there's a row of, your spirit guides, your shadows that would normally be there, but they're sitting in the recesses. See? They're just hanging out. You gotta figure this out right now. It's about you. This part of the path you must do. They're there, but they can't interfere at this time. Hey, and I don't think you did. So let's see what you're supposed to do in between. Ah, look, and there's the Emperor. Take action. So the energy isn't passive. And so a lot of times when we're too much into our spiritual selves, if you will, we're very passive. The divine feminine energy is that. We create, we manifest, but that's not where you need to be right now. You need to be in your power and in your authority. Um, where is it? Right. Embarking on a crusade. This is the in-between tarot. And so it functions a little different. That's deep. But what is a crusade? What is your mission? What are you here to champion? There's only one thing, it seems like right now, that could be interfering in the direction of your path. And it could very much have to do with looking into the past, regrets, focusing on things that you cannot change instead of being solutions oriented. Let's see. Crusade, each of a series of medieval military expeditions made by Europeans to the Holy Land in the 11th, 12th, and 13th centuries. A vigorous campaign for political, social, or religious change. That was more the definition I was looking for. Lead, take part in a vigorous campaign. Yeah, right. What's your mission? There is something that is very near and dear. There's a serious call for leadership that is happening. I don't feel like it's a stretch either. I do very much feel like it's in the genetics, if you will. This is part of what you came here for. Don't say stuff like that. Not you. Not you. Wow. The emperor and the world, that's world leadership in traditional sense. To take it from one phase to the other. You're here to lead. You're tying up loose ends. See what I mean? You're here for the transition of the age. And I guess we can't clearly do that until those get on board with your missions, what you're being called to. Now, what those loose ends look like, the changing of the guard. But you see here in the middle, the child with the little knapsack on a stick, like the fool. You see the fool there, right? Uncovering the hidden light. But there's a divine feminine. One comes from the other. This is pretty cool. You've received the lion's share of your ancestral gifts. You're about to meet a bunch of people very much like yourselves. Healing. Also endings, but we'll get to that. Fucker. Ooh. Destroy the box to get to Don't mind me. I can't stand anything like that. This is literally what you came here to do. Six of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. It's been a very long time coming. Oh, yeah. Y'all, I'm not joking. See? Look. See why? Look, lion's share, ancestral blessings, talents. Yeah. So this quiet part of this portal is going to help you embrace it. Do the things that you know you need to do. Don't look for starting right now. Be connected to Source. Meditate with your Creator. You'll reconnect to your guides and your ancestors soon enough. But this is a day and a portal to connect with our Father and our Holy Mother. Quiet the mind. Don't be afraid. Be confident. Be bold. Be assertive. Block out the bullshit, the confusion, the illusions, the projections. It's not you. See? It's just things being done to try to slow you down, to betray you, so you don't have the confidence in yourself. It's not going to work, though. Look how the match pairs keep coming out. I will say, when this transition happens, there will be people who will be very regretful because they can't go with you. And they won't have had an opportunity to heal the situation, although you learned what you needed to learn from those connections. This is a period of reflection. I just get that so strongly. Not to mention the energy of the wheel twice, right? So I do also feel like there are people who are receiving their karma contributions. You see justice there. So they're getting double for their trouble. And you're getting all the blessings that you deserve. Right. This is a period to reflect on your journey, how you got to where you are. Because this is a very pivotal moment in a lot of folks' destinies. And so if this 1010 portal feels different than it ever has, it's because you are different. Because you are different. Seriously, this energy here reflected again with wisdom and grace. Yeah. When I tell you the blessings is crazy, that's here, that we're already receiving, that, you know what I mean? Take a moment to reflect. Like, truly. Don't worry. Again, that I feel the energy. I just saw the Four of Cups. The boredom, the discontentment. Don't worry about it. Wow. I will say the energy, even though we pulled the Emperor, with the in between, the energy is more leaning towards that of the Hierophant. I already have the representation here with the mature man because it requires the integration of both the feminine and masculine energies. Yo, they funny. I keep hearing New World Order, but not in the sinister way in which we often hear it. But I'm hearing that you are a part. You can call it New Earth if you wish, but it's on that level. There are a few more loose ends, and it's so funny. There's a lot of truth tellers, and I feel like some of those loose ends is part of those that exposure that's happening globally. You know, you see these creatures, these animals on stage performing. They're almost cuffed. It's cuffing season, right? We're in this energy of karma, right? The eight, the justice, the lion, I mean, the strength card. So enjoy this moment. I do feel like this goes until the end of the year, but we may experience a better shift when we actually get to the 1122 portal. Wait, isn't that when I know Jupiter I think just went into Mercury or something like that, but hold on. Yeah, 1122 is the first day of Sag. It's a cusp energy. Whew. Anyway, um, I keep getting so this is not the right time to change jobs. I don't know who you are, but you need to relax until at least we hit Sag season. 1122. Mm, mm. Anyway, somebody about to look get force in the mouth. All right. As I say that, they about two of swords to the nine of cups. Like somebody is ignorant. Like they're actually quite happy where they are. There are two people behind the scenes talking mad shit. They're rats. Be careful that you don't get talked out of your position because you got some rats about you. Shitting in your cup. Okay? Metaphorically speaking, I pray. Yeah, somebody got some low key enemies on your. I'm getting on your job, which shouldn't be, but you wouldn't know. Yeah, when they up to something. Look at this. Be careful. Somebody wants your spot, and they will to sabotage you. I feel like there's somebody you called out for lying, if it's on the job for somebody. I don't want to get too deep into that. I feel like I'm talking to a stage, but you need to hang in there until things are better. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, because things are going to balance out if you hang in there. Justice of the Temperance. Yeah. Hangman. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, it's temporary. Somebody's trying to make you feel depressed and low. Like somebody's working on somebody. And here's the funny part. I'm talking to a man who rejected a woman on their job. I'm telling you, I don't know if they wear purple hair or something like that, but anyway, you rejected this person, and she ain't take it too kindly. She been in the background concocting something. This woman invited you over to her home, and I feel like you said you was gonna go, but you didn't show for whatever reason. I'm not judging you, but I'm telling you right now, this woman, her name could be Grace. I don't know. But she's got a root on somebody. Men, please don't take random food from the women on your job. Drink, don't do that. I feel like this person could be a nurse or you work in healthcare. Yeah. Yeah, you older than this person and she feels some kind of way because she's younger and she tried to offer you some poom poom and you ain't want it. You know exactly who I'm talking about. King of Swords, yes you do. This woman is working on you so bad that you about to give up your job. Don't do that. Don't do that. I keep telling y'all, spiritually cleanse yourselves, even if it's just showering or bathing with the intention of removing the residual residue, whatever. So, salt go a long way. They truly do. Yeah, this person's doing road closers and the lace work and shit like that. Every time you cross a path, they throw a trick at you. Yeah, this person is used to getting attention. Yeah, they like to do glamour. So now they're creating all this chaos behind you, stirring up all this trouble. All because you told this person's no, and it was the first time they was ever told no. They've been trying to set you up ever since. Like I'm talking to an Aries male. When I tell you that if this is a divine masculine that this is happening to, this divine masculine, when I tell you he don't see nobody but his divine, I mean that shit. He don't see nobody but her. He don't want no opportunity but that one. Somebody deceased relative, always with him. Ooh. Somebody obsessed, we gonna leave that alone. Can't let it go. Yeah, somebody need to focus on a job right now more than cuffing season. You ain't gotta worry about a Dustin love. It's Dustin. Period. I'm leave it alone. But yeah. Interesting. It's so funny because whoever this man, I feel like they regret being nice to this person. Because I'm like, how could you regret a friendship because somebody took it too far? Mm. Ace of Swords. Really? Somebody, I saw Ace of Swords or Three of Pentacles. Somebody was simply just being kind because they collaborate, they work together. Teamwork make the dream work, right? But you can't be nice to everybody, apparently. I just want y'all to know with this 10-10 portal, because I'm not going to keep saying the same thing, because I don't want to get redundant. Perfect, all things in order. You're not stuck. Do you understand me? Ace of Swords, Chariot, Eight of Swords. You're not stuck. This is part of your ascension. That's all it is. Sometimes they quiet the noise. Ace of Swords. You see it's unsheathed, or it could be sheathed. I get put on pause quite a bit anymore, y'all. I have other things that I need to attend to, and I need to make time to be with spirit, to meditate, and you know what I mean? Like, I hope you're all taking time to make sure your lives are balanced. This is a period where you're just supposed to seek the divine and clarity from there. That double listen, see the chariot, see the two wheels? That's all this is. Fear not. Don't put any unnecessary mental constraints on yourself than what's required. They are just closing out the noise for a little bit. And I know for people who are clairaudient, that could be scary when you're used to so much internal whatever. You're still picking up messages and you have other talents, other gifts that you must use and you must work on. Again, balancing spirituality and practicality. New information I feel like is coming in. They gotta quiet all the other things. Open your hands to receive this new information. I feel like it's ancient information, but it's new to you. Yeah. I gotta say it because I saw it from the beginning. There's someone who wants to come towards you with a sob story. It's a lie. You were very generous with this person, and you're no longer generous with this person. This person can't come with you. Doesn't matter who they are. You're no longer indulging in their BS. They're expecting the sob story to work on you. It's not. You will not be giving this person, or you're guided not to give this person a new opportunity in your life. You were in their life for a season, for a reason. Let it be. You brought a very abundant energy with you. This person is no longer in that frequency because you're not around. I feel like you use a lot of spiritual determination and insight with this person. You probably showed them grace well beyond the normal person would have. I do feel like this person has had a cease in their new opportunities. They don't have that good encouraging word coming from you. And so despair for sure. For sure. They recognize you as a gift, but honest to God, it doesn't matter. Hindsight is 2020. This is part of the thing you were brought into their life to teach them. You Recognize that you and this person came together for a moment, whatever it was, and your paths are no longer aligned. They are blocked. And it's funny because I do feel as though this person will put on a very good show to come towards you with this sob story because they feel like they have to look apart. But the reality of it, they don't have two pennies to rub together. You're welcome. And they just really want you to champion and do all of those wonderful things you used to do for them. This person, they didn't want, again, they didn't want the stability of your loving presence when they had it. That's for them to carry this regret, not for you. That abundant energy you so freely gave, it's for you. They are trying to come up with some way, so it's taking them a little longer. But it's the heartstring, okay? You've healed. This person would like you to heal them. It's more than finances. They need a boost. But do not let them darken your door. What is over is over. And from where I stand, I see you standing on business, very firm, very much in your power. See, that's the thing when people make you earn it, right? They could have went with you. You could have did it together. But when it's unnecessarily hard because people are putting obstacles in your way, it creates something that they didn't anticipate. And so this person must quite literally deal with that. Whoever I'm talking to, it's very black and white for you. You see very clear about it. Very matter of fact. Yeah, when I tell you the money spring stopped, when you pull back, you should, but you know that. Yeah, somebody's really deep down in the abyss of their own mind, and they genuinely need to deal with it. Hold on, what's gonna happen with him? Did they let him out? Did they let Diddy out? It looks like they just let him out. I don't know. Hold on. I don't want to get into that. I feel like he might have got bail on that third hearing. Hold on. I'm sorry. No, they didn't. Thank you. 32 minutes ago. I'm like, wait a minute. No, they denied it for a third time. I'm about to say, hold on. Like, hold on. He thought he was getting out. Bullshit. They are trying to get him, though. I will say that. Yeah, closer there. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. But that double for his trouble energy is real. That's interesting. There is this growing up, this maturation I'm feeling from the divine masculine energy. Because often we see the Aries, right? Very boisterous. I know they not, but sometimes when you deal with energy, you got double check. I feel like he got a fan somewhere. Anyway, but the maturation from the emperor to the hierophant, who is divine masculine unto himself. But it is the true logical aspect, the practical but logical aspect. Truly, the ending. This is cool. This is like divine masculine energy 2.0. Because no matter what your parts, right? We all must find our inner feminine and our inner masculine. We the polarity. We must find it in the sense of wholeness. But if you just look how they are, the emperor, world, hierophant, fool. So the transition, when I was a child, I played with childish things. And when I became a man, I put away childish things. And there's the fool yet again. The practical side. That is the good of the all, the Ten of Cups. The blessings of community and family and the abundance that comes in so many forms. Mm-hmm. We're here to create this paradigm, the Fool to the Ten of Cups. Yep, yep, yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I gotta sneeze. I want you to remember, everyone within the shot of my voice, you are the gift. You are the gift. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's gotta be you. You contain the energies. Wow. To bounce. Oh man, this is dope. So these are the cards that I had out, right? Full Ten of Cups. Queen of Cups is here. Four of Cups right behind her. Right, hold on. King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, right? This journey. Ace of Pentacles. Justice. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. The fiery principle, right? Just the elements. The feminine and the masculine, right? That it's the it's the first iteration. No matter what your gender, it could be divine feminine 1.0, divine masculine 1.0. What I'm speaking of right now with this 1010 portal and what comes next is the reiteration. It's 2.0 or wherever you are on the journey. But look, Ace of Wands, right? It's a divinity thing. See that? To balance it out. When you've done it, you can teach it. You know what I mean? These journeys aren't easy. I guess a lot of times I've taken things for granted in terms of my own personal inner strength. You know what I mean? Like, life can deal you a hand, but if it's the hand that you have, there is no. Where's the complaining coming in? You know what I mean? What, you just do it. A time for action. You just do it. You deal with it. You fix it. You get it done. Again, going back to this healing and doer energy, it's a potent combination. That's why you're the gift, because so many people don't have that same sort of inner strength. They give up. They go, woe is me. It's your fault. They don't do the work. They don't begin the journey of discovery, the journey of healing, the journey of love. They're afraid what they might see, what they might learn about themselves, most of all. But you get up every day and do it like it's nothing. And when the going gets tough, your asses get going. And that's why the energy of this Hierophant, this Divine Masculine 2.0, you've been being seasoned to be this general in God's crusades, the champion, these causes. Think about some of the things that you've gone through, and you're still here. Think of some of the choices that you've had to make that have made you the best version of yourselves, right? Because that one asshole, that one whatever it was. So we say thank you a lot around here. Because that drive, that motivation, that's a two-wheeler, right? That's just that accountability and self-responsibility. It's wonderful. Right. Anyway, you would be the only one in your own way at this point, okay? So don't allow for any projections. Negative self-talk. Connect to the divine. You're completing a leg of the journey. You're closing the door. So just remember, maybe it's time to open up those manifestation books you got and read some of the intentions you set down. Revisit them. Because before the next chapter can begin, all of those old intentions must come to fruition. Okay? And call judgment on anything that could be coming against you. It is truly the best course of action. Don't dirty your own hands in any way, shape, or form. There's no need. Okay? So enjoy this portal as best you can. Reflect. Be at peace. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. There's some incoming communication. I'm telling you, be on the lookout for this person in regret with the sob story. They got to deal with what they did, okay? Whatever that is, it has to be a no. It really does feel like money, time. It's something like that. But whatever, it could be a friend, it could be, it doesn't matter. But there is someone who must get told no, who's used to being able to manipulate you. Lie to you, hurt you, apologize, finally they weigh in. Something like that. But I don't feel romance. I feel like this is someone you're not even friends with anymore. That you don't even help anymore. Because things are the way they are. Anyway, love you guys. Be well. Do me a favor. Hug the babies for me. Bye, y'all.